Welcome back to FedBiz Exchange. I'm Michelle Brown, your coach and your mentor. In this video, I'd like to talk to you about something that's very important. It is how to choose the right government contracting program for you. Many of you as entrepreneurs want to learn how to do government contracts, but you're not quite sure what to expect. Well, I'm going to make it very simple for you. But first, I want you to hear one of my Ask Michelle B questions. I did take out his full name because I want to maintain some privacy for this person. But this question was very important, and it's something that's been weighing on my mind. Many of you are getting into programs and you're not choosing the right situations or the right structure or the right opportunities to get into government contracting. So you're spending lots of unnecessary dollars and you're not getting any closer to winning an award. So let's listen to the Ask Michelle B question first, and then I will tell you how I responded.
YouTube channel with the DLA dibs, how to drop ship. I would like to get into that, but as well, I paid like $5,000 something for the USFCR for the federal contract registration and the SAMs and the I have my unique number, the UIE number, the DUNS number, the cage code number, and the MPIN number. I have all of that. I had that since March of last year. Paid for it. Haven't used none of the resources because the people are supposed to call that support me. It doesn't pick up the phone to support me. So I'm trying to win contracts um, with the SAMs. I'm registered on SAM as well, and I'm trying to win contracts. Haven't won a contract almost in a year. March will be a year. March of 2020 of this year. I'll be of next year. I'm sorry, March of 2023 will be a year because I had it since March of 2022, and I need your help. Is there any way you can help me with that? Your support, because I'm not winning any contracts, and I'm just doing the best I can.
Hi, thank you so much for your question. You have no idea how much I appreciate that question because I've been meaning to talk to you guys about how to evaluate and choose a government contracting program to actually help you win contracts. That key statement right there, actually win contracts, is very important. Now, it's one thing when you are learning something and you're consistent, you should expect to win. You're focused, you're consistent, and you're doing what you're being told to do. But what if you're not given the right information and you don't understand what you should be doing to win? So, the short answer to this Ask Michelle B question is yes, I can help you win contracts. I can help you win with my programs, but here's what the problem is. No one is telling you guys that you cannot win without bidding. You must learn how to bid, whether it's my products programs or my service programs. You must learn to bid and you must be consistent. The people that I show you that are winning, whether it's service contracts, whether it's product contracts, these people are consistent. This is what you have to do no matter what your business is. I would not be where I am today if I were not focused, consistent, and if I did not learn how to do the things that I do today. It's like that for all of us. Many of you have other businesses, and maybe the success is not what you want it to be. I've had that. We've all had that as entrepreneurs. But guess what? I always learn how to get better. But how do I do that? I do that by finding the right resources. That's not always another person. In this situation, many of you don't know how to find the right coaches or mentors or programs, and they're starting to be more and more out there. But if they are not teaching you how to win, the steps to win, you're never going to win. You must make a decision that you want to win, but you need to make sure that you're talking to people that will tell you how, that these people are going to give you the right tools. So if someone tells you, yes, I can help you win, you need to say, how are you going to do that? What are the steps? What are the tools? Because we're not giving away massive secrets by telling you how you're going to help them win. So if you don't learn how to bid, which is a key element, if you are not consistent, you are never going to win. And if you do win just because you're in SAM, you may win once or twice, and twice is really overstating it because there are people that do get into SAM and they're contracting officers looking for what they have if they have special needs. That's the only time that happens. Contracting officers should be looking for us all the time. But the reality of it is they don't have time to look for us. So we must consistently look for them. And how do we do that? By making an offer. They want to buy something, you want to sell them something. Find out what they want to buy, you make an offer, that's bidding. That's marketing. That's how you do business with the government. Anyone that is not teaching you that, they're not teaching you how to win. They're teaching you how to run around in circles and how to never figure out what the actual steps are. It's not that difficult. You cannot pay anyone to build your multi-million dollar enterprise. I don't care what anybody says. You cannot pay someone to make you a millionaire or a billionaire, or even if you only want to do, let's say, $100,000 a year, you must learn to do it first. Then you can pay people if you want to. But once you figure it out, you learn how to develop your people. You learn how to move yourself to the next level. And then you don't need anybody to hold you back, take you around in circles, and make things more difficult and more confusing for you. The bottom line is you must learn to be a winner so that you can grow and build your own company. So, in summary, here are some key points that I want you to remember. Number one, go into this government contracting journey with a vision of winning, actually winning contracts, because you need to be ready. You guys know I'm always talking about being ready, getting ready, because once you do learn how to do this, once you are in the right program, you're going to start winning, especially if you're focused and consistent and you follow the steps, whether they're my steps or someone else's steps. It doesn't matter. Even if you decide to learn on your own, you're going to be focused, consistent, and utilize the steps that you're learning. But realize that you don't know what you don't know. It's like that for all of us. When we first start something, there are things we don't know. So you listen, you do a little bit of research. Sometimes you need to do a lot of research, but you need to just listen to people and you need to trust your instincts because everyone is not good at working with everyone. Some people think I'm too assertive and too aggressive. Everyone may not like my style, but maybe they like my information. And I know that that's how I learned. I wished that I had other entrepreneurs that would be harder on me, that would be assertive with me, because that's what I need. I push myself. I do that for myself. Yes, I had mentors, but they were in corporate America. Every one of you probably knows by now I learned government contracting all on my own by myself. I learned that there was no help out there. Those people were wasting my time. So I had to go and do it. And because I learned and I love developing small businesses, I started showing and teaching and doing even more and more and more over the years. There are not very many people out there that are sincere about what they're teaching you because maybe they've never done it. Not that they're being deceitful, but maybe they've never really done it. We have a lot of non-entrepreneurial people that are out here teaching government contracting, and they don't know what they're talking about sometimes or what they're doing because they're not doing it. When you learn things from scratch, you figure it out. When you're a true entrepreneur, you figure it out. If it's not focused on how to win specifically, don't do it. If you find a program that does not teach you how to get to the finish line the first time and a process that you can use over and over and over again, don't do it. It's not about the hype. It's not about the fast money. The money is going to come. You can build any level enterprise you want to build, but you got to get those basic foundational things in place. You need to watch and listen to the program founders that are out there. You need to trust your instincts about the coach or the teacher. You need to check other programs if you still are not sure and compare what you hear. You want to see if the story is consistent. There are some things out there that are consistent, but one thing I know that's not out there and that is consistent is the part about bidding. No one, or at least that I know of, talks to you guys about bidding. And if they're starting to say that, that's great because that is the key to winning. The government has something they need to buy. You have something you want to sell, whatever it is that they need. So you have to go and get that product, create that service, whatever it's going to take. They want to buy. You need to learn how to sell. How do you learn how to sell to the government? You bid. You don't even have to talk to them verbally to win. You don't have to write them a special letter to win. You just make them an offer to get them what they need. It's as simple as that. You also need to do one final thing. Write down your questions. There are no silly questions about learning government contracting. Write down your questions about the program and make sure that you're feeling the program that you want to get into. Make sure that you're feeling the coach or the mentor. And if you're not feeling them, don't do it. That's my advice. And that's my response to this great Ask Michelle B question.